Students, welcome to the science class chapter 13 Fun with Magnet. Today we are doing its part 2. So till now we have understood what the properties of a magnet is there. The property of a magnet is to attract the things toward itself, and there are magnetic substance and non-magnetic substance. Magnetic substance are attracted by the magnet, and non-magnetic are which are not attracted by the magnet. Now today we will study about poles of the magnet. From this we have observed that iron fillings sticking to, we have done an activity to show that the iron fillings sticking to the magnet rubbed in the soil. What did we observe? We observe that they are sticking at the two ends of the bar magnet. Spread now we will understand it more carefully with the another activity. Spread some iron fillings on the sheet of paper. Now place a bar magnet on this sheet. What will you observe? You will observe that all the iron fillings are getting attracted to some part of the magnet and then other. Remove the iron filling from the sticking to the magnet and repeat this activity again. What you will do is you will observe the same pattern again, with which the iron fillings get attracted by different parts of the magnet. You can do this activity using pins or iron nails also if you don't have iron filling, and also with magnets of different shape. Use different shape magnets also. Draw a diagram to show that the way iron fillings stick to the magnet. You can see it in this picture. What are you seeing? You are seeing that magnets are getting attracted towards the end and not at the center. So this shows, if you see, this shows that we are trying to bring the magnet of different shapes also, checking that the location of the poles of these magnet using iron filling. So this shows that the magnet get attracted towards the poles. So they are called the poles of the magnet. Now we will do a next is that finding direction. How magnet is used in finding direction. Magnet were known to people from ancient time. It is not that it in modern time we have understood what the magnet is. Many properties of magnet are also known to them. You might have read about interesting story about the use of magnet. One of the such stories is about a Chinese emperor. It is said that he had a chariot with a statue of a lady, as you can see it in the figure, that could rotate in any direction. It had an extended arm, as you can see, it extended arm as if it was showing the way. The statue had an interesting property. What was that property? It would rest in such a position that its extended arm always pointed towards south. By looking at the extended arm of the statue, the emperor was able to locate the direction when he went to new places on his chariot. Now we will understand it more in a better way with another activity. Now do one thing, take a bar magnet, put a mark on one end of the magnet to for identification. Now tie a thread in the middle of the magnet so that you can suspend it from the wooden stand. Make sure that the magnet can rotate freely. It does not have any obstruction. Let it come to rest. Now when it comes to rest, just mark 2 points on the ground to show the position of the end of the magnet when it comes to rest. Draw the line joining the 2 points. This line shows the direction in which the magnet was pointing in its position of rest when it came to rest. Now rotate the magnet by gently pushing one end in any direction and let it come to rest. You will find that it will come to rest in the same position. Now do one more thing, you rotate it, and when you rotate it, it will again come back and come to rest in the same direction. Do you find that the magnet always come to rest in the same direction? Yes. Now have you understood what was the mystery behind the statue in the Emperor's Chariot? Acha, now I will tell you, repeat this activity with an iron bar or a plastic or a wooden scale instead of magnet. It will not come to rest in the same direction always as it is in the case of your magnet. So, we find that the freely suspended bar magnet always come to rest in a particular direction, which is the north-south direction. Use the direction of the rising sun in the morning to find out the rough direction towards east where you are doing this experiment. If you stand facing east, to your left will be the north direction. Using the sun for finding direction may not be very exact, but it will help you to make out the direction north from south on your line. Using this, you can figure out which end of the magnet is pointing towards north and which is pointing towards south. Till here it is clear. The ends of the magnet that points towards north is known as the north seeking end of the end or north pole of the magnet, and the other end that points towards the south is called the south seeking end or south pole of the magnet. All magnets have two poles, whatever their shape may be. Maybe it is a U-shaped magnet, whether it is a bar magnet, it is a cylinder magnet, and usually north is for N and south S pole are marked on the magnet. This property of the magnet is very useful for us. For centuries, travelers have been making use of the property of magnet to find the direction. It is said that in olden days, travelers used to find direction by suspending a natural magnet with a thread which they always carried with them. Now, later on, a device was developed based on the property of the magnet. It is known as compass. A compass is usually a small box with a glass cover on it. You must have seen this compass in your devices also. Sometimes you get it from the market. The magnetized needle is pivoted towards inside the box, which can rotate freely, as you can see it in the figure. The compass also has a dial which directions marked with direction marked on it. The compass is kept at a place where we wish to know the direction. Its needle indicates the north-south direction when it comes to rest. The compass is then rotated until the north and south mark of the dial are at the two ends of the needle. To identify the north pole of the magnetic needle, it is usually painted in a different color. This is all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.